Mary Anglin Glover. I live in Sicklerville, New Jersey. Well, I'm a mother of two. I have a daughter. I had a son. He's deceased. Um, I was born and raised in Alabama to the tender age of 15. At that point, I came to New Jersey uh, with my mom and my nephew. Um, I've been living in New Jersey up until that time. I moved to Connecticut for a short period. Well, I had somewhat of a what you consider a normal childhood, if you can say that. You know, I grew up with my mom, my sister, and a brother. I helped raise a nephew. As a young kid, I grew up in Alabama. As a child, I was off and on kind of sick with tonsil problems, anything with childhood diseases, you know. I hated school, if I can say that, but I went every day to be with my girlfriend so we could eat candy and junk all day, which I no longer do. I no longer eat like that anymore. You know, I had a wonderful girlfriend. I only had one girlfriend, really. I knew other ladies, other girls at the time, but I only had one main girlfriend that we hung out together all the time, like sisters, better than sisters. Um, we live in two different parts of the world right now, but there's not really much to tell. I had to pick cotton when I was a kid. I had to pick cucumbers, peas, um, you name it. We had to do it in the fields, although by me being the youngest child, I didn't get a chance to do that much like the older generation, but thank God because I really didn't like it. I was terrified of worms, which it still is today, you know, all kind of bugs. But it was normal, I guess, for everybody to do that when we was growing up. You know, it wasn't normal for everybody to be afraid of bugs, but you know, I was. So, you know, but I had a good time. I danced. I loved to dance. When I was younger, I would sneak and go to a club, which I wasn't allowed to do, but my mother didn't know. So, my earliest memory when I was about, I would say 12. I realized then that I thought food was the biggest part of my life. I would say I was probably in my late 20s, early 30s. I think, well, thinking back to, I remember one year in like 65, 66, and I became real ill. I was very ill. But I always remember saying my sister was the lucky one because she got a chance to be sick all the time, and I was never like really sick. She suffered with asthma, and I never knew it. I knew she suffered with asthma, but I didn't know to the extent at the time when I was younger. But I got real sick back during that one particular time. And that's when I started thinking that maybe it was something I was eating or something that was around me that I was inhaling or maybe washing with. We was thinking it was like something in the house that I was allergic to. But it was a combination of all things, I think, food and the environment, you know. So I think it all kind of like came together as I got older that all these things was kind of played a role in it.